Good morning, everybody. We had a great turnout this weekend. I'm estimating probably 50 vehicles, give or take. People were coming in, hanging out, eating tacos, and they'd cruise around. More would come in, others would come back. It was a good time. I didn't have a whole lot of time to say hey and talk to a lot of people, but I talked to some, and I'm going to try the next time to have a little more time. I'm going to try to get somebody else to do the videoing for me so I have more time to spend with you guys. I'd like to be able to get pictures and video of each and every vehicle that's here. Guys, that's a lot of work putting that thing on. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of vehicles from out of town that I've never seen before, and people just having a good time hanging out. Yeah, it was great. Well, I come in this morning and I moved some vehicles around and cleaned up the mess. I got set up to get back onto this thing. I want to have this thing bedlined this morning. I'm going to take this stripper wheel. I'm not going to strip the primer, but I'm going to use that to get a good etch into the primer. Where I can't get to with that, I'm going to put this cup wheel in there. All that does is scratches the surface to give that bed liner something to adhere to. Excuse me. And get it cleaned up again, and hopefully see some bed liner on this thing this morning. I got another cab coming in from Michigan today. Got to do a bunch of fab on it, replace the floors, rockers, you know, the usual. The roof panel, get it ready. It should be here somewhere around noonish. And then I've got one of my paint reps coming in this morning. Yeah, let's get busy. We got a lot of work to do this week. I got to get onto this Jeep this week too. I put it over here on this hoist. I'm going to raise it up, and I got to put a wire wheel on the grinder. I'm going to clean that frame all the way up. He just bought this the way it sets, and he's getting a clunk in the rear end of it, and he's thinking it's the body mounts, and a local shop told him that the frame's rotten. I couldn't find any rotten spots in it myself, and from experience with these things, I'm going to say it's probably a leaf spring bushing or something. But I'm going to get it up. I'm going to strip the frame down so we can see the rust. Hopefully they didn't smooth over, no rust with Bondo or nothing like that, but we'll find out. Get it stripped down, cleaned up, inspect it, and repair anything that's bad, and then re-undercoat it. He ordered body mounts for it. Depending on how long it takes for them to come in, we might be going ahead and changing them for him. If not, he'll pick it up and be able to cruise it. It's his first classic vehicle. The family is younger, and I like seeing the younger people getting into the older vehicles like this, because honestly, this is a dying art, a dying trend and all that. So hopefully we can get him on the road. He can take his family out and have a good time with that. But that's later this week. Right now, I gotta get busy on this dart. I'm thinking the other dart will be in this week too. So yeah, the shop's gonna start filling up real quick. That stripper wheel's working real good with a very low speed to get a good etch in there. See, now that will give that bed liner something to adhere to. I'll have to remember that because that works out real nice. These cup wheels work good, but they don't fit the drill very good. They got a nut built into it to fit the grinder, but if you look, this is only 6,500 RPM. A grinder is 12,000 plus, over double what this thing's supposed to be run, and it just melts these tips. So I put a bolt in there to keep it slower on the drill, and it's not that great. That's why I switched to this. And yeah, that looks like it's giving it a really good etch. Yeah, got a lot of floor to go. Alright guys, the next cap job is here. I'm getting the firewall, rockers, floors, the normal. I'm gonna see if I can't locate a back wall for it to get a few of these parts. The roof skin, if I can get the whole back wall, that would be great. Just swap that whole thing out. If not, I'm gonna do some repairs. Fill the filler hole in. Yeah. A little bit of repair on the dash, a little bit up underneath here. Replacing a full firewall panel. Looks like a dent up here to repair. The inner roof looks pretty good. Got a brand new big back window section, so I'll be pulling this out and putting that in. Here's the new firewall and the floors. A little bit of repair on the cowl extension. Plug 4 holes in the step. Yeah, we'll get that one put together and he can take it from there. We're not doing any body work, just the fab. Get it all welded together, secured, and fix some dents and stuff like that, and he'll take it from there. I've gone through and gave this a good etch. Come back with the cup and hit all the crevices, and it should be ready right now for Bedliner. So time to get busy. I'm gonna go get the gun all set up and start mixing. Shake well, guys. All right, component A is the main body. You just mix it right in there. Component B, you gotta shake up really good. This is the aggregate. As you can see, it's been setting 5 minutes. It's already clumping up, so you gotta keep it shook. Component C, I don't know what it does. Catalyst. Yeah, that's the catalyst. That's what makes it hard. You don't have to shake it. And then you got your black coloring. You can tint this stuff, but from experience, it don't show up right. So if you want your bed liner to match your vehicle, what I have done is I'll get the tint to the paint code, whatever it is, orange, white, yellow, whatever. You don't put the black in at all. You just mix 3 components, A, B, and C. Then you put double the amount of toner in it. And what I do is I'll spray it, and yes, it will not match the factory color. So I also, if you want it to match your body color, I get single stage of the same color, and after I'm done, I'll do one light coat over all of it. That generally brings the coat right to what it's supposed to be. So now, first thing I'll do is I'll open this, dump this in, and I'll mix it till it's thorough. And then I'll dump this in, mix it till it's thoroughly mixed. Then I'll put the black in there. Dump it in the hopper and get busy, because you have a very limited amount of time to have this stuff sprayed. So, that being said, let's get mixing. Come on, open. I think the book calls for 10 minutes to have it sprayed. to mix up another 2 gallons. Gallon and a half at a time is what these make. I'm gonna have to open another kit. turned the camera on. How was your day today?
Hot.
Yeah. Sticky? Thank you. Stay up. Wow, that was a lot of spraying, guys. But wore me out. But man, does it look good. Every time you mix one of them containers, that's 1.5 gallons of material. I ended up, 2 of those is one whole kit. When you buy a kit, you've got 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those in one of these. I bought 2 kits. One was for extra just in case I needed it. And I am really glad that I did, because I used one of them out of that. So I used 1 full kit and 1/2 a kit to do the floors. Yeah, that's a lot of material, but look at all the crevices. I mean, that's a lot right there. And now what I'll do, anything where I couldn't have got that gun, I don't know, okay, like up under here where I couldn't get the gun, I'll take undercoating and shoot that up under there real good. Anything that I see like that, I'll hit it with undercoating real good, just to make sure everything is coated. And places like where my rotisserie bracket is, I didn't want any bed liner there anyways, because the bumper brackets, I'll undercoat those 2 areas. Same way up here where this is the bumper bracket area. So I'll just undercoat that so we're not gaining that thickness. Yeah. My shoulder's killing me. I'm gonna go home, get cleaned up, and I'm gonna call it an evening, guys. Have a blessed evening.